The United States of America $1 coin bearing the dual date 1776 to 1976 is commonly known as the Bicentennial Dollar, issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of American independence, marking the moment in 1776 when the 13 colonies formally declared freedom from British rule through the Declaration of Independence, and the year 1976 when the nation celebrated 2 centuries of political, cultural, and constitutional development. This coin was part of a broader bicentennial coinage program authorized by the U.S. Congress and produced by the United States Mint in the mid-1970s, and unlike most commemorative coins of earlier eras, it was intended for general circulation, making it one of the most widely distributed patriotic coins in American history. The Bicentennial Dollar is based on the Eisenhower dollar, a large-diameter coin honoring Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and Supreme Allied Commander during World War II, whose portrait appears on the obverse front of the coin, facing left, with a strong, solemn expression symbolizing leadership, stability, and post-war American power, and surrounding Eisenhower's portrait are the inscriptions Liberty across the top, In God We Trust to the left, and the dual date 1776 to 1976 at the bottom. The dual date itself being historically significant because it is the only time in U.S. circulating coinage that 2 years appear together to explicitly connect the founding of the nation with a modern anniversary. The phrase "In God We Trust," adopted as the official national motto in 1956 but appearing on coins much earlier, reflects the cultural and spiritual heritage of the United States and the long-standing belief, especially during times of conflict and unity, that the nation's freedom and endurance are grounded in faith and moral responsibility. The reverse, back, of the Bicentennial Dollar departs dramatically from the standard Eisenhower reverse and features a colonial drummer, designed by artist Dennis R. Williams, shown standing boldly with a drum at his side, symbolizing the ordinary citizens and militia members of the American Revolutionary War whose courage and sacrifice helped secure independence. And behind the drummer is a torch of victory encircled by 13 stars, each star representing one of the original 13 colonies, while the inscriptions United States of America arc around the top. E pluribus unum appears above the torch, meaning out of many, one, a Latin motto expressing the union of diverse states and peoples into a single nation, and $1 is inscribed at the bottom, clearly stating the coin's denomination. These coins were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark, with Philadelphia and Denver producing coins primarily for circulation in copper-nickel-clad composition, while San Francisco produced special collector versions in both 40% silver and copper-nickel-clad finishes, often sold in proof or uncirculated sets. The Bicentennial Dollars were struck during 1975 and 1976, though none carry a 1975 date, as all coins produced during that period used the 1776 to 1976 inscription, further emphasizing the commemorative nature of the issue. Despite their historical significance and patriotic design, most bicentennial dollars are not rare, because hundreds of millions were minted, and while many remain in private collections or stored away as keepsakes, their value today is usually modest unless the coin is in exceptional condition, made of silver, or part of an original mint set. Culturally, the Bicentennial Dollar represents a moment of national reflection and unity during the 1970s, a decade marked by social change, the aftermath of the Vietnam War, and shifting global dynamics, and the coin served as a tangible reminder of shared history, democratic ideals, and the enduring concept of liberty. The presence of the words liberty, in God We Trust, and E pluribus unum together on the coin encapsulates core American values, individual freedom, collective faith, and national unity, while the imagery of Eisenhower and the revolutionary drummer bridges the nation's modern leadership with its revolutionary origins, making the 1776 to 1976 $1 coin not just a piece of currency, but a symbolic artifact of American identity, memory, and continuity across 2 centuries. Next top. The United States of America $1 coin dated 1776 to 1976 with the D Mint mark is a commemorative circulation coin commonly referred to as the Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar, created to honor the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, an event that occurred in 1776 and marked the birth of the United States as an independent nation, while the year 1976 represented 2 full centuries of American political development, constitutional government, cultural evolution, and national identity. This coin was authorized by Congress in the early 1970s as part of a nationwide bicentennial celebration that included redesigned quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins. And unlike many earlier commemorative issues that were produced only for collectors, the bicentennial dollar was intended for everyday public use, making it a widely recognized symbol of patriotic remembrance. The obverse front of the coin features a bold left-facing portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a 5-star general who served as Supreme Allied Commander during World War II, chosen for the design because he represented modern American leadership, military strength, and post-war unity, and above his portrait appears the word liberty, a foundational principle of the United States that reflects personal freedom, democratic rights, and self-government, while to the left of Eisenhower's head is the inscription "In God We Trust," the official national motto, expressing the historical belief that the nation's ideals and endurance are guided by faith and moral responsibility. And below the portrait is the dual date 1776 to 1976, a rare and significant feature in U.S. coinage that directly links the nation's founding year with its bicentennial anniversary, emphasizing continuity between revolutionary ideals and modern America. Just beneath or near the date is the D Mint mark, indicating that this particular coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary U.S. mint facilities, which produced hundreds of millions of bicentennial dollars in copper-nickel-clad composition for circulation, making Denver minted examples common but historically meaningful. The reverse, back, of the coin features a dramatic and symbolic design created by artist Dennis R. Williams, depicting a colonial Revolutionary War drummer standing proudly with a drum and drumsticks, representing the ordinary citizen soldiers and militias who fought for independence during the American Revolution, symbolizing sacrifice, courage, and unity rather than kings or generals. And behind the drummer appears a torch of victory surrounded by 13 stars, each star representing one of the original 13 colonies that formed the first United States, while the inscription "United States of America" curves along the top edge of the coin, affirming national sovereignty, and the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum" appears above the torch, meaning "out of many, one," a powerful expression of how diverse states, peoples, cultures, and beliefs were joined together into a single republic. And at the bottom of the reverse is the denomination $1, clearly identifying the coin's monetary value. Bicentennial dollars with the D Mint mark were produced primarily in 1975 and 1976, even though no coins bear the date 1975, because all dollar coins struck during that period carried the commemorative dual date, reinforcing the idea that the celebration extended across multiple years rather than a single moment. Although these coins were saved by many Americans as souvenirs of the bicentennial era, most Denver Mint bicentennial dollars are not rare, due to their very high mintage, and today their value is usually close to face value unless they are in exceptional uncirculated condition, part of a complete original mint set, or preserved with minimal wear. Yet their importance lies less in rarity and more in symbolism, as they capture a moment when the nation paused to reflect on its origins during a period of social change, economic challenges, and renewed interest in American history during the 1970s. Taken together, the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and "E pluribus unum," along with the imagery of Eisenhower and the revolutionary drummer, create a powerful narrative linking faith, freedom, unity, leadership, and sacrifice across 2 centuries, making the 1776 to 1976 $1 coin not just a piece of currency, but a lasting historical artifact that embodies the ideals, struggles, and enduring identity of the United States of America. Next top. The 2001 United States $1 coin is part of the Sacagawea Golden Dollars series, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P Mint mark, and it represents an important transitional moment in modern U.S. coinage when the Mint attempted to reintroduce a small-sized dollar coin into everyday circulation to replace the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar. Although the coin appears gold in color, it contains no gold at all, being composed instead of a manganese brass-clad alloy made of 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel, chosen both for durability and for its distinctive golden hue to help the public visually differentiate it from quarters. The obverse features a powerful and historically significant portrait of Sacagawea, the Lemhi Shoshone woman who assisted the Lewis and Clark expedition, 1804 to 1806, depicted carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, a design created by sculptor Glenna Goodacker, which was notable for being one of the first realistic, living model-based depictions of a Native American woman on U.S. coinage, and inscribed around her image are the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," reinforcing traditional American ideals while pairing them with a representation of indigenous contribution often overlooked in earlier national symbolism. The reverse of the coin displays a bold, soaring bald eagle surrounded by 17 stars, symbolizing the 17 states of the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition, with the inscriptions "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum," the Latin phrase meaning "out of many, one," which reflects the unity of the states and peoples of the nation, making the coin thematically cohesive in celebrating exploration, unity, and cultural cooperation. The 2001 P issue was produced in very large numbers, over 62 million coins, primarily intended for circulation, but despite immense hopes, the Sacagawea dollar failed to gain widespread public use due to Americans' continued preference for paper dollar bills, leading many coins to remain stored in vaults or saved by collectors, which is why uncirculated examples, often mistakenly called untilled, are still extremely common today. An uncirculated 2001 P Sacagawea dollar typically shows no wear, full original luster, sharp details on Sacagawea's facial features, hair, and the eagle's feathers, and may exhibit mint-related marks such as light bag marks from storage but no smoothing of high points, with grading standards ranging from MS60 to MS70, though most surviving examples fall between MS63 and MS66. In terms of value, because of the high mintage and limited circulation demand, most uncirculated 2001 P Sacagawea dollars are worth $1 to $3, with higher premiums only applying to coins in exceptionally high grades, MS67 and above, or those with dramatic mint errors such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, or planchet flaws, which can command significantly higher prices among specialists. Historically, the Sacagawea dollar also paved the way for later dollar coin programs, including the Native American $1 coin program launched in 2009, which retained Sacagawea on the obverse while changing reverse designs annually to honor Native American contributions, making the 2001 P coin part of a broader narrative about evolving representation in U.S. money. Symbolically, the coin blends national mottos, indigenous history, westward exploration, and federal authority into a compact artifact of American identity, and while it may not be rare or highly valuable, it remains culturally meaningful, visually distinctive, and historically important as a reflection of early 21st century efforts to modernize U.S. coinage and acknowledge a more inclusive national story, all encapsulated in a single golden-colored dollar bearing "Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, E pluribus unum," in United States of America. Next top. The 2009 United States $1 coin belongs to the Native American $1 coin program, a continuation and evolution of the earlier Sacagawea dollar series, and it represents a significant moment in modern U.S. numismatics because it combines a permanent obverse honoring Native American heritage with annually changing reverse designs that recognize specific Native American contributions to the development of the United States. This coin was struck at multiple mints, including Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, with the Philadelphia minted version being most common in circulation quality condition, and like earlier golden dollars, it contains no actual gold, instead being made of a durable manganese brass-clad composition consisting of 88.5% copper, 6% zinc, 3.5% manganese, and 2% nickel, which gives it its distinctive golden appearance while maintaining wear resistance. The obverse of the 2009 dollar continues the powerful portrait of Sacagawea, the Lemhi Shoshone woman who guided and assisted the Lewis and Clark expedition, shown carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste, a design originally sculpted by Glenna Goodacker, notable for its realism, dignity, and emotional depth, and surrounding this image are the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," with "In God We Trust" placed on the edge in earlier years but returned to the obverse by 2009 in response to public preference and controversy over edge lettering. The reverse design for 2009 is unique to that year and commemorates Native American contributions to agriculture, specifically the development of crops such as corn, beans, and squash, often referred to as the Three Sisters, which were essential to early American survival and agricultural success, and the design features a Native American woman planting seeds in a field, with agricultural tools, corn stalks, and a landscape symbolizing harmony between people and land, accompanied by the inscriptions United States of America, $1. And E pluribus unum, the Latin motto meaning out of many, one, reinforcing the idea that the nation was built from diverse cultures, knowledge systems, and traditions. Unlike circulating coins of earlier decades, the 2009 dollar coins were not released for general circulation, as the U.S. Mint had by then suspended widespread circulation of dollar coins due to low public demand, meaning most 2009 dollars were sold directly to collectors in rolls, bags, and special sets, which is why uncirculated examples are extremely common today and usually show full mint luster, sharp details, and nowhere on high points such as Sacagawea's cheekbones or the planting figure's hands and tools. In terms of mintage, the Philadelphia Mint produced tens of millions of 2009 Native American dollars, ensuring availability but limiting rarity, and as a result, the market value of an uncirculated 2009 Native American dollar typically ranges from $1 to $3, with higher values only achieved by coins graded MS-67 or higher, proof versions from San Francisco, or coins with notable mint errors such as off-center strikes or edge lettering anomalies. Historically and culturally, the 2009 issue is especially meaningful because it shifts focus from exploration alone to sustainability, food security, and indigenous innovation, acknowledging that Native American agricultural knowledge formed the foundation of much of American farming and cuisine, and symbolically, the coin unites national mottos, indigenous heritage, and federal authority into a single circulating artifact that reflects evolving values and American identity. While it may not be rare or highly valuable in a monetary sense, the 2009 Native American $1 coin holds lasting educational and cultural importance, serving as a tangible reminder that the United States was shaped not only by expansion and settlement but also by centuries of Native American knowledge, resilience, and contribution, all encapsulated in a golden-colored dollar bearing liberty, Indiana God we trust, E pluribus unum, and United States of America.